I was a young teenage dad. So young, they asked me to cut the cord with safety scissors. That's how young I was. This was always, ever since I started comedy, I wrote my first joke in the foyer, just down there. I remember coming here on a Sunday, because I lived just around the corner, Sundays, to write my material after work, when I wasn't working. I've done 4 shows here as well, so this was always a special place for me. It was always on the radar and a goal for me to actually do the big show. I played it for Little Wonder's Best of Wales, and then I'd done Rod Gilbert's Kick Cancer in the Balls, and that was beautiful. But this is myself now, so stepping up to that level. I've always known I can make people laugh, even in school. I wasn't the class clown, I was really observational. Always loved comedy, but I didn't start comedy until I was 29. So life gets in the way, kids, university, jobs, etc. But I think I came in at the right time because I was more of a fully formed person. So I had opinions about myself, I was comfortable in myself. I could take rejection, which is a huge part of this job. So starting at 29, I'm 44 now, 15 years in the game, so I'm loving every minute of it. Of course, I was the right time. So there's people who start younger and, they cut their teeth and they get the skills and then they get the life experience, but I was the other way around. And yeah, I think there's no right or wrong way to do comedy. So it's a complete open field in terms of how you want to do it. I'm a married man now as well. I've been married for 5 happy years to my wife, and we got married on the island of Ibiza, and we chose Ibiza because we didn't want children or old people messing up the vibe. Well, you first start doing 5 minutes on the open mic scene, and it's just the passion of it. You're not earning money from comedy. I mean, I only went full-time comedy last year from being made redundant. So I've always had that balance, and I could have went full-time years ago, but I like the balance of being able to have a job and not have the pressure of actually, driving up to Plymouth for £50. So I knew that I could earn money from it. It was just, I just wanted to take my time in terms of the right time to actually do it full-time. I do talk about my life experience, and this show is about that part of the life in terms of, I'm hitting 45, middle-age, halfway there, if I'm lucky. So, it's hopefully going to talk about just things I'm experiencing in my life. Even though I'm not working full-time, in the office, etc., I've still got kids, I've still got a wife, I've still got dreams, aspirations, which everybody else has. I don't make things up. I'm not like the comic who talks about stuff outside of his head. Mine's all experience from my life. So, runners, for example, I run a lot, I'm injured a lot. So those type of things I talk about. I did have one kid at my wedding. My son was 14 years old at the time, and he was my best man for the wedding. 2 reactions to that, isn't there? The first one is, oh, that's a sweet thing. People come up to me after the show and like, oh, that's a lovely thing. You're showing to be a good role model for a young man. That's usually the ladies. The second reaction is from men, looking at me with hate, thinking, how shit was that stag do? Chapter Art Centre. I remember doing my 5 minutes, and the guy, Clint Edwards, he's my friend now, he's the MC, he gave me my first gig. He said to me, I'm jealous of you having your first gig, because it's that feeling of having your first gig. I didn't sleep until about 10 o'clock in the morning then, because the adrenaline just pumping through you, and I was hooked ever since. Because you've got all these little jokes you've written, and you're just burning through them, because you're speaking faster, your heart's pumping, etc. So you do burn through material quite quickly. But I've done my 5 minutes, and I haven't stopped since. I don't mind winning an audience over. I don't mind hecklers as well. Because, for example, there's only certain things that a drunk person can say to you on a Saturday night. You've heard it all before. So, yeah, it's fine. I'm used to it. I'm battle scarred. From the first minute of my first gig, I knew that I was very relaxed before I went on stage, and I'm still relaxed before I go on stage now. So I knew, I was confident in myself. So I've always had that confidence and then delivered on it. So every step I've gone up, I've always delivered. So I'm pretty relaxed around comedy. Like, I can go on stage right now. There's no issue for me. I went to a wedding recently, and I like dogs, yeah? But this couple had their dog stroke fur baby there. It's not your baby. I like dogs, yes? But it's not a baby. Babies are different. So for example, when my son was 4 years old, he bit someone. We didn't have to put him down. I can literally, if I had strong enough arms, I could throw a stone to my house, my mother's house. So it's not, and I grew up down here. These are my people. You know, you think of this docks area, every single, you know, my grandparents coming through here. You know, it's just my history. It's, you know, I'm part of these stones. Glee Club is the most important room in the world to me. I love it. Yeah, there's nothing better, you know, on a Saturday night playing the Cardiff Glee. It's just amazing. It's just the energy there, and you know, I've done shows there, and now it's time to step up to a bigger, more scale. Hopefully it's a homecoming for, you know, people. We love to support our own, so it'll be lovely to see, you know, stand outside here December 6th with my name up there, because this is something I've actually worked towards for the last 15 years, and this is not like it's complete. This is just the next level I'm stepping into, so I'm really looking forward to it. I do a new material night every single month in a small space in Barry, and I do an hour of new material. 10 minutes might make it into that big show of that, you know, every month. So it's just building, writing, observing, living your life as much as you can, not to put too much pressure on yourself. You've got to build new material every day. Just let it marinate into your head and just work that material. I go up to the bride. I know it's a big day, but I'm like, listen, you got me on the shit table. Did you not see Baby Reindeer? I'm like, you got me on a table with like the photographer, the chauffeur, they're getting paid to be here. She's like, what about Dave? I'm like, Dave, you met him on a speed awareness course. I've had cousins who came to my first show in Chapter Arts. I've had people support me from the show in there, the first one, 3 dads back in 2016, I think it was. And then they've come to every single show and they've seen me grow as a comic. So it'd be beautiful to, you know, to thank them whilst I'm on stage as well. I'm not wishing the year away. I'm enjoying the year. There's some big things happening this year. So this December 6th show is like the cherry on top, but it's still making sure that you're turning up every single day and delivering every single day, no matter where you are, because you could just wish the year away and then you've got no material. So it's really important to actually enjoy the year and just live for the moment.